Let's hold. This is it. It's a big spot. That's a bad flop. That's a good turn. Come on, one more. We are in the money in the 530 though. We have finally cashed. All right, so we're gonna defend the Jack 7 suited for sure. And we are actually going to check raise for the most part here, and it's got to do with, mostly to do with stack depth. It's pretty interesting when it goes check check. I think betting is really attractive. I think also though that the in position strategy has like a very high frequency stab when facing check twice. I don't think this range bluffs twice though, to be honest. So obviously this range is gonna have like ace-3 sometimes. But I think this range is has a lot of ace highs that just like stab once for protection and then check back the river. I also think that range has a lot of like pocket 9s and like 8x in it potentially that checks back flop and stabs river. So yeah, I mean I don't know. I think what I did makes sense. Super thin though. Ace-9 suited. Ugh, this sucks. I think I'm gonna shove. I kind of hate it. I kind of hate it. I don't think I should do anything else though. Well, maybe I can call. Can I call? Yeah, this hand's like right where the calling part is, I think. You don't really want to call much, but I think I can call more than 0. I think I can call. Ace-10 offsuit and like ace-9 suit are like the exact hands that like don't really want to jam. I wouldn't call on the cutoff, but I think on the button I can introduce calling and it's gonna be fine. Bingo! We didn't jam! Yes! Boom! Look at me not jamming. Oh shit, we're still in it. We still have chips. That's pretty lucky, right? Go me. This is clean. Whatever happens, happens. Let's win a flip. Let's win a flip. Oh, that's not a good flop. That's a good turn. Come on! Boom! Yes! Love it. It's fun when you go deep. Let's go. Let's go. I actually like those Beyond Meat burgers too. I don't know if you guys have tried those yet, but those things are they actually taste like fucking hamburgers. Those things are good. I was impressed because I've had like veggie burgers. Those things are terrible. I mean, like, if you're a vegetarian, like that's great. Like I hope you like the stream and everything. It's not your fault that veggie burgers suck. Like they tasted terrible. I've had lots of them from different places. They are always bad. I'm not even a vegetarian, but I like to try stuff. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll try it at this place. I'm like, fuck, why did I order this again? This tastes terrible. We're not gonna raise here. We're gonna just call. I think I would raise like if I had king queen, but I think this hand is mostly gonna be a calling hand here. I would also consider raising if I had like jack 10 of hearts, but I think having a club is gonna slightly tilt the probability away from raising being the play. Ooh, he checks back the turn. That kind of sucks, man. That kind of sucks. He gets capped. I don't have many bluffs. He's just too capped. He's just too capped. I'm a tough guy to fold to. I've got busted clubs. You're capped. You can do it. Just press the call button with ace-7 of diamonds. He's in the bank. We got the call. We got the call. We see we won with a straight, which means our hand went face up. We got the call. Let's not let it be a call from a hand that would have check raised, that would have bet if we checked to him. Don't be aces up. Don't be aces up. Don't be aces up. Don't be aces up. Okay, it's one pair ace-x. That hand might check back the river. That's what we wanted to see. That's exactly what we wanted to see. That hand might not bet if we check. That hand is oftentimes just going to check back. Snag the bet. That's good. That's perfect. I love the apestyles videos. Keep them coming if possible. I imagine that there will be more in the future. Where's Parker? He's coming. I think. I don't know. Be around eventually. Parker's Parker. He does his thing. Marches to his own drummer. But I'm trying. Trust me. I've been like, look, dude, you gotta work with me, man. You gotta work with me, Parker. Come on, dude. That'll be awesome. Of course I say that shit to him. Because it's true. Other people should say that shit to him. You guys should just blow up his Twitter. You guys should blow up his Twitter and say, like, start working with BBZ more and stream. Tell him I sent you. Go with half. We'll go with half. We'll go with the old half pot. Okay, 7-5 filled. Not that big a deal. Definitely gonna be barreling. It's too big. We're hoping that he just jams with 9-10 of spades. Sticks it in, makes the protection shove. That's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for the 9-10, slam it in. Queen of diamonds. Okay. Tommy Thailand, ladies and gentlemen. Shoutouts to Tommy Thailand. We're gonna jam, guys. The queen's a blank. He doesn't have like a one pair queen, so it's just gonna be like, you know, it's the same as any other card. He could have queen 9, he could have queen 6, he could have queen 4. Sure, he could have queen X of hearts, like king queen of hearts or something. That's possible. But the queen's mostly a blank. We're hoping for ace 9 to call, or like king 9, or jack 9, or 10-9. There's busted draws. And I'm BBZ, and everybody knows I bluff too much. I can have a busted 5, I can have a busted 7, I can have a busted hearts, I can have a busted 10-8 suited. Sad face. We wanted the call. We wanted the call. Yeah. So anyway, so that confidence is like much higher. So let's get there. Come on. Let's just do it. Let's win this tournament. Let's get there. Come on. I'll take a king. Come on. All right. Gotta try to spin it back up again. Gotta try to spin it back up. Oh, there we go. They listened. I love it when that happens. Isn't that just the best? Isn't it the best when they listen? Oh God, yes. Come on. I'm gonna put out the min raise. This is the first part. We got aces, and then what was the next one? I think it was aces. Might have been aces again. Come on, AK Mackie 95. You got fold equity, baby. Tommy, come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. You want to talk shit? Come on, Tommy. Let's go. This is the shit talking time. You just want to slam it on me, Tommy. You just be like, yo, this undecided dude's loose. Come on, Tommy. Make a move. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy made a move. Aces. Let's go. Oh, come on. No chop. Yeah, buddy. That's what we needed. Aces into ace-jack. I got aces right now. That's not really exactly the same thing. I don't know if I should get to complain about it after the last hand, but we're in 5th place. We're in 5th place. We got too short. We did double, but we got too short before we doubled. Aces, baby. That was so sweet. That was just, you know, perfect timing. That was perfect timing. Good luck us. We're not pitching the ace-queen. At least not very easily. If he jams and he calls, we'll fold. But, you know, aside from that, we're going to be running it. Here we go. Good luck us. Here we go. We had a bunch of chips before. We got it in with ace-jack suited, ace-jack of diamonds against 7s, and we lost. Let's get this one. Let's hold. Come on. Let's also not get snapped by kings. Okay, it's a good spot. It's a good spot. Come on. Come on. One more. Yes. Bang. Love it. Shit when it's deep. When you're deep in tournaments, baby, it's fun. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, shit. Come on. We're going to open the king 8. How much is up top? 20,000. Well, it's going to be a flop that involves some checking, but I don't think this hand's going to check. I'm going to get check raised a bunch, though, which is kind of fucking annoying. But I still think this hand bets. Interesting when I don't get check raised. Gonna barrel. So we are basically subtracting all of the overpairs from his range because he just calls pre-flop. Most of the overpairs would 3-bet. And then we're actually subtracting a large fraction of the top pairs from his range because most of those would check raise. Which, not all of them, but a good chunk of them would check raise. So my hand's like a relatively clean barrel. I get lots of value from 7x and draws and things. Worse 8x because my kicker's relevant. You can have like 8, 9, 10, 8 for sure. ISO call it off, baby. Just limp jam that ace-10 offsuit. Limp shove that ace-10 offsuit. You know I'm coming after this spot. You know I'm coming after this spot. Limp shove ace-10. Limp shove ace-8. Limp shove ace-jack. Limp shove ace-4. I don't give a shit. Damn it. Congratulations, we have made the final table. We got a final table on day 1 of the YouTube stream game. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Spike an ace. Let's get a ladder. There we go. Let's go. Sorry, Joe. 1 second. Let's go. Let's go. 6 left. 6 left. Oh, shit. Kings. Let's go, Triple U. Let's get another one. Another jump. No 8. It's your funeral. GG, buddy. GG. 5,000 locked up. 5,000 locked up. Here we go. Whew. I will triple you going on a little run there. I will triple you going on a little run. Rent. 20,000 to first. We had a good streaming day, guys. We had a good streaming day. We had a good debut on YouTube. What's up, guys? 6-4 offsuit, huh? Not exactly gonna cut it. Got one. We got. Oh, why couldn't one of these guys do something? I got a battle with I will triple you. Oof, that sucks. Didn't think that there's not that many ways for this player to make a pair of aces. There's not none. Case in point, I lost. But there aren't that many. So like the ace is like a relatively safe card actually. Like a worse card would have been a jack. A much worse card would have been a jack. A much worse card would have been a king. A king would have sucked actually. I thought that the ace was a pretty safe card, but it's a great card for me to try to bluff, and it's kind of obvious it's a good card to bluff. So I was hoping I'd get like hero called by a bunch of shit, and then he just had the goods. Just had the goods. BBZ here, and I'm just announcing our brand new ICM course on BBZPoker.com. The new ICM course we think is going to be a game changer for our audience. For the most part, in final tables, as we approach final tables, once we get into the money, we use inside BBZ radically different strategies than what we use in other scenarios, and we don't actually see that from a lot of our opponents. And we think that this is just something that will add a lot of value, open up a lot of eyes in terms of what we're doing differently, and ultimately improve win rates. So you can again find that on BBZPoker.com. Look forward to seeing you guys there. Thanks very much. Oh my tens. Oh my tens. Why didn't you try to set mine with the sevens? Because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. That's why. It's not as good as people think it is. Not in the situation I was in. Just cram it in, Prince of Wales. Cram it in, Rento. Just drop it in with nines. Drop it in with nines. Drop it in with ace-9 suited. Drop it in with something that's worse than what I got. Ugh, sucks. This equities. There's a miserable spot. Like bet. Like he doesn't like the flatting ranges aren't wide enough for this player to be like check shoving a pair of fives very often. So if I get jammed on and I bet fold a pair of tens, that's fucking ridiculous. But if I bet call a pair of tens, I think I'm just incinerating dollars. So it was just like kind of a tough spot for me, I think. I'm gonna peel. I think. Good jam. Whew! I love this game. I love this game. This game is so good when this is how it goes. Don't have a set. Don't do no boat bullshit. Come on. Come on. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's fine. We'll go with half pot. It's possible that this player tries to bluff raise. It's not very likely, but it's not impossible. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Jamming would be kind of sexy, because I could really pressure this stack with these stacks like this, but kind of not really feeling it. I'm going to take a shot at this. Don't really think it's going to work, to be honest. Feels like I'm getting snapped a lot here, at least for one street. Yeah. This hand doesn't bluff. It's too high up. I think I'd rather bluff with like 10-9. Something along those lines. Do I ever get tilted? Not really. Like, I mean, do I ever make decisions that I regret like 30 seconds later? Yeah. But do I ever get like really pissed and like lose control of myself? No. Do I ever make like slightly emotional decisions that I regret later, yeah. Like, but it's like at the margin. It's not like you're not gonna, you know, like it's not something where I completely lost control ever. It's just like, you know, I'm a human, so like if I lose fucking 8 pots in a row, am I more likely to do something that's like that I might not have done if I hadn't lost those 8 pots in a row? And those 8 pots that I just lost should be irrelevant. So will I be affected? Yeah, I'll be affected. I'm a fucking human. But like, to what degree am I affected? Like a modest one. You know, it's modest. I think it's difficult to measure it because I can't even tell you if I'm too loose or if I'm too tight. So I would have to guess. If I had to guess, I would guess that I'm too tight, because if I feel like I'm losing control, I'll step back. And like, as a player, that would probably translate to being tighter. But it's, like I said, it's very modest. It's very modest. So there's not a lot of flushes in this range for calling pre-flop. And most of the trips combos are going to feel like it's necessary to bet the turn to protect themselves. From spades, from one spade hands. Motherfucker. They're just, like, I block all the pairs. So, like, if I had a different flush, I would have bet. But, like, I block all the pairs. So I block all the ways that he's going to call. Like, he's not checking back a pair of kings, right? So, like, when I bet the river and he calls, he didn't check back the flop and the turn with a pair of kings, okay? So, like, I'm hoping he's got a pair of sevens or a pair of fours when I get to the river and I bet and he might call, right? And so, like, that's not very likely when I've got the hand that I have. So, like, that particular flush, I think, is best served check raising, even though it's kind of gross. But, like, I don't think he's checking back flushes on the turn. So I think it's kind of, it's not gross anymore. But yeah, that's fucking annoying that no bets went in. He had queen 8. So, you know, that's why no bets went in. Okay, we're going to call. Sucks, but 6 big blinds, so I'm not gonna get stolen from by 6 big blind stacks all day. Can't like just fold all the time. Fold. That's a lot of outs he's got. One more. Yes, yes. Let's go. Let's go. $7,000. Come on, come on. We're gonna get attacked to just kingdom fucking come here. Yeah, I think that I still should limp Jack 5. If you notice, I'm using a fairly passive strategy here. That's by design. So it's not like just coincidental. It's because of this stack distribution. It's in the ICM course. If you're a pro and you don't know what I'm talking about, go get the fucking ICM course. If you're a semi-pro and you think that you can compete with, like, you know, some pros and you want to get better, like, go get the ICM course. That's what this is. This is not like no limit hold'em in other situations. Here we go. We got a potential ladder. Hoping for a 10. Rooting for a 10. Didn't get a 10. Damn it. It's all right. We're still in the same spot, obviously. We're rooting for ladders, baby. We're rooting for ladders. Locked up $7,000, $6,800. Not a bad day. This player is just running us all over, which mostly means running me over, but that doesn't mean that I'm doing anything wrong. It's just the nature of the situation. Shit. I think I should have bet that one. I mean, like, when I have a jack of clubs, I make it less likely this player's got a bluff. So I think that one was a mistake. I think I should have bet that one. Yeah, my opponent had a pair of 7s there. Probably would have paid it off. Let's hold ace 10. Let's hold ace 10. You know we want that ladder. Hold. Yes, baby. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Three-handed. 14,000. Or is it 10,000? It's 10,000, right? It's 10,000. 14,000 was the second. Yeah. It just updated so fast. I mean, I play on the site all the time, but I didn't think it would go that fast. That was like seamless. Good job, party. That sucks. Didn't really expect to get jammed on much there, to be honest. F. Alright. You guys could probably hear the kid saying stay. She doesn't really give a shit that I'm on a final table. She cares 0%. It's not a bad flop. Hold. This is it. It's a big spot. That's a bad flop. That's a good turn. Come on, one more. Sad face. GG, guys. We cashed for 10,000, which is great. We had a good stream. We had a good day. This was fun, and I'm glad that, you know, for those of you that don't see me on Twitch, it was cool to get introduced. So thanks very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. BBZ Poker for poker needs. The first product to get with us is the Introduction to Quantitative Strategies video. The second is the apestyles bundle. The third is the BBZ bundle. The fourth is seminars. So you can kind of, that's your progression, that's your path. The Introduction to Quantitative Strategies video is 14 bucks. The bundles are 100 bucks a piece and include, you know, my bundles over 20 hours of content. And so it's a lot of content. And then the seminar is $300 for, you know, like 200 hours plus of content probably. So, and then the ICM course for people who are looking for an edge on pros. If you're a pro or a semi-pro looking for an edge on pros, that's where you go. So again, thanks very much, guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.